Ryan Breton joins us. Fair to say, Ryan, that at 1 o'clock, everyone should not walk but run out into the sunshine.
Yes, and make sure you bring the sunglasses, Brian.
You will need it today.
Yeah, you sure do. Not only is the sun higher up in the sky this time of the year, but the white snow covering the ground reflects a lot of that sunlight. It has what's called a high albedo, which means it doesn't retain that light. It reflects it back up, as opposed to dark surfaces, paved surfaces that have what we call a low albedo. Those retain a lot of the heat. So if you have a black car like Brian and I both do, there probably was a lot of melting on that car because it retained some of that heat, even getting through some of the snow that was on top. 40 degrees in Portland right now, 51 in Freiburg. We're at 40 degrees in Bangor. You can see some clouds that have blossomed here through the middle of the state, back toward about the lakes region and the foothills. So it'll be in and out of sun and clouds for the rest of the afternoon. There is a cold front up here to the north, though, and importantly, a strong area of high pressure that's going to start building south tonight into tomorrow. And this will play a role in our weather in that it drops the temperatures and delivers cold, so that when the next system comes in on Friday, part of the area could have a little bit of a mix. We'll show you this here hour by hour. Rest of today, the weather's fine, just some passing clouds. But here comes the front tonight. Moves into northern Maine first, and there could even be a flurry or snow shower along it. And this front keeps sliding south tomorrow. It's going to be one of those days where in northern Maine, you are in a cold air mass all day, while in southern Maine, you may hit 40 for a time tomorrow. All of us will have a mostly cloudy sky as it looks now, and this front keeps moving south through the day. So the temperatures probably drop in the afternoon over a lot of southern and central Maine, while you're just cold all day tomorrow up over northern Maine. Now tomorrow night we start out quiet. There may be a little bit of drizzle in spots late tomorrow night, and especially toward Friday morning. And some of that could be a little freezing drizzle in spots. The biggest challenge in the forecast right now is figuring out how far north any of this precipitation comes on Friday. Does it stay down just over far southern Maine and southern New Hampshire, or does it make it up into central Maine briefly for a time Friday morning? What we do know is the air at the ground is going to be cold, and it should be cold enough aloft, at least for snow, for a while Friday morning. And then when the precipitation lightens up midday and afternoon, there may just be a little drizzle that's left over here Friday afternoon. Either way, it does not look like you get much precipitation again in northern and eastern Maine, where you largely missed out on what fell last night. So this is just an idea. We're going to keep an eye on the models today where we're right on the edge of this. There may be some tweaking necessary, but the best chance for a few inches will be near the New Hampshire border and perhaps a trace to an inch or two elsewhere. I'm actually a little bit more concerned about the cold at the surface Friday night into Saturday morning. There could be a little sneaky freezing drizzle in spots, particularly in the hills and mountains. So first thing Saturday morning might be a little slick, but then after that we get the warm front through here, and we have a total change in our weather pattern toward the middle of next week. We may hit 50 on Sunday, a lot of clouds, but still may hit 50. And then middle of next week, we have a chance to get into the 50s to around 60 degrees. So Brian, we've barely hit the 40s so far this year, and now it looks like we're going to be off to the races next week.
A nice change next week.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, thank you.
Thank you.